Just about set to go, and starting this one, Chris Sale. And singing a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle in to pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
Throw on to Olsen. One up, one down. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And a swing and a miss.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. Got it by him for the K. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter.
And a swing and a miss. Sale off to a great start. The Mets go 1-2-3. We go to the bottom of the first. So down to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Lifted in the air, right field. Marte settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one away. There's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Marcell Ozuna.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, you see runners on base and they get big, they feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
The pitch. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he gets wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Braves go down quick. Inning, no score. Second inning set to go, and now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Oh, that drilled him. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. Here's Jesse Winker. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now it's Mark Vientos. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. 2 on, 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. And the count 1-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball. Line drive, that's a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. Stepping in, Francisco Alvarez. And Sale deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. So up next for New York, Luis Angel. And now this is down for a base hit. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate, and they lead by 3. And he's got a double. Luis Angel with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats. Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen.
All these. Runner on at first with 1 gone. So now here's the Line drive, and that should be extra bases. The throw in around third. He scores. It's 6-0. One out, runner at second. Starling Marte up to hit. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Harris squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So man aboard, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. And now the lefty, swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Back here in Atlanta, here's Matt Olson. Severino kicks, deals. That one is absolutely belted. Marte drop step going back. Back, gone. He shoots one out to right, and they cut into the deficit. It's 6-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Severino. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Bounced up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. Throw not nearly in time. He's safe. Jorge Soler with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. The guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
And down on strikes he goes. 1 out. And at first, now it's the Atlanta catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. On the ground, could be 2. Acuna to second. There's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Braves get 1 on the big fly, and this is now a 6-1. Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Truist Park, and here is Jesse Winker. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Hauls it in for the out. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Right there is Laureano. He's got it, and there's 2 down. And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning. Go down quickly. They still lead it, though, 6-1. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here's Murphy now. And now 2 balls and a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. The punch out there, and there's 1 down. Here's Gio Urshela. Line drive. Diving. It gets down. Could be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's there at third with a triple. Gio Urshela with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does,
Vientos snags it for the second out. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. That one ripped. Taylor reaching back towards the wall. The runner from third comes across as they get one back. It's 6-2, and that's a two-out double. Man at second here with two away. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Bounce to the left side. Acuna. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Albies with the key hit for Atlanta. Now a 6-2. Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Out of the fourth, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez.
well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next guy, and taking care of their own business at the plate.
Luis Angel Acuna, the next to hit. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. In the air, left field. Laureano trying to get there. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Now it's the second baseman. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 6-2. Bottom of the fourth. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. And now 2-1.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And the righty deals. That's ripped. Base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Ramon Laureano with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, you can kind of be overwhelmed.
Base hit. Run is in. Got a long throw home. The tag out. Garneau into second, and he's got a double. Here's Sean Murphy. Kicks and fires. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Winker puts it away. Both runners tagging from second and third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and now just a 2-run deficit.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Gio Urshela steps in. And he deals. On the ground. And that chance handled. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. Back here in Atlanta, and now the DH, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Out towards left center, Laureano sizes this one up, puts it away for the out. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. And that one lifted in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Michael Harris. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Lined into right. And Albies is retired. Runner tags at second, applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. And next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And his first big league hit is a double. Marcell Ozuna with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard.
Toss to Alonso. Inning over. So 5. It's the Mets 6 and the Braves 4. Back at Truist Park. Started the 6. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Jesse Winker. 2-2 on the way. This one lifted in the air, left field. Laureano pulls it in on the run. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Mark Vientos. There's a swing and a drive. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. One down. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. In the air, right field. And it stays fair. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. Runners on the corners with one gone. And now the catcher comes up to him. Francisco Alvarez. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now a single might score 2. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Luis Angel Acuna. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a ball chopped up. He's under it. And that's the 3rd out. So they strand a pair. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6 and the 5, 6, 7 slots. 6 and the Braves 4. Well, we go bottom 6. Now in for the Braves, Jorge Soler. That pitch clips the outside corner. And it's 1 and 2. Movement in the bullpen. Adam Ottavino appears to be getting loose. Minaya getting loose as well. Got him. And there's one down.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Laureano comes up to hit. And 1 and 2.
Oh, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. We talk about just a ton of break. So tough to get that barrel to.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, that'll make you feel.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Alex Young, on for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special.
Ripped on a line, and it one-hops the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position, and just 1 out.
These hitters are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, and they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
Next to hit, Sean Murphy. Base hit, 1 run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Giorgella to the plate. Kicks and deals. And that one fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
And a pitch. That one way outside. Now 2-2. First and third, one down. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. So the batting order turns over. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris. Up the middle, Acuna. They take the force out, inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. Baseball is on the show. We go to the top of the seventh. Here's the second baseman, number 11. Next offering is in for a strike.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
In the air right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single. And next for the Mets, Brian Snitker out of the dugout. The new pitcher in the game, Johnny Brebbia.
And he comes on here for the first time this season. And I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1-2 now. And the slider just misses. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Here's Starling Marte.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
That's hard hit in the line. And he can't make the play. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And a big swing and a miss.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So up next for New York, Jesse Winker. That one lifted to left, and that'll fall for a base hit. Runner around third. To third now, but he's safe as a run scores.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. In the air right side. Should be extra bases. One runs in. Around third. Relay throw. And he's out. Up down, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs. Stretch time. It's the Mets 8 and the Braves 5. And we're back. And the batter now, Ozzie Albies. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Marcell Ozuna getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
When the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Outside low, and that's ball 3. Two down, nobody on. Here the bottom of the seventh. And he grounds one to the right side. Toss to Alonso, and that will end the inning. We go to the eighth. Now at the plate, Tyrone Taylor. And now 1-2.
One ball, two strikes.
This one smacked out to left center. That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance, and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brings it in.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner around second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the
Down the right field line, that's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 9-5.
puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game. But right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now it's the right fielder, Starling Marte. Next offered in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 9-5. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Here's a 1-1. Hit hard. That gets through. So man aboard, Ramon Laureano. Next up for the Braves. And a 1-1. And another ball.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. Over to Alonso, double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details. And how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
The pitch. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Left field. That one gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Now here is Sean Murphy. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And a pitch. Got it. Third out, and that ends the frame. We go to the 9th. Here's Peter. Pierce Johnson will come in. This is his first appearance of the season. To the right side. Nice grab. To first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. Next pitch is outside. One out, base is empty. Man at first with one gone. Mark Vientos will hit next. The pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. Righty delivers. And they'll do it again. Johnson fires. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's Johnson fires. Swung on, belted. Harris ranges back. And that one's gone. His first homer of the year, and they add a pair. It's 11-5.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. To the bottom of inning number 9. You're dialed into the show. Bottom 9, now the third baseman, Gio Urshela. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Go pitch for the strikeout.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. 1 down, base is empty. Just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And a pitch. They say when.
3-2.
That one to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 2 up, 2 down. The Braves down to their last out. And next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. 2 outs. He swings and fouls one off. Garrett is just 1 strike away. And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Severino with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
11-5, your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.